For centuries they lived among us, silent, observant, unassuming, but in times of great uncertainty, even the most innocent-seeming creatures warrant suspicion. Meet Whiskers, a normal, everyday cat. He chases string, naps in the sunlight, and occasionally coughs up a hairball. But then, there's Willie. She never plays, she never sleeps, and she always seems to be listening. Probably there's something more important than you, though. How can you tell the difference? The unblinking stare, the suspiciously perfect posture, the fact that her tail doubles as an antenna, or that she has never once knocked a glass of water off the counter. These are questions every American must ask themselves, because in times of war, even the most trusted companion could be compromised.
The cat walked into man's life several thousand years ago. It came from the lands of its wild ancestors, from the high mountains, from the jungles, from the Great Plains. Slowly and hesitantly, it came to settle among us.
It was the height of the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a high-stakes game of espionage. Meanwhile, the CIA was looking for new ways to spy on their foreign adversary. Something that would be so discreet, so untraceable, that no one would ever suspect a thing. Unfortunately, all of the United States' top scientists were busy trying to get man on the moon. This meant that while the Soviets were sending Laika to space, the geniuses over at the CIA were shoving antennas into cats. Yes, out of all the possible options, high-tech surveillance equipment, double agents, satellites, the CIA decided that their best bet for destroying communism once and for all should be an animal that sleeps for 16 hours a day.
What is a cat? There is no one answer. A cat is an enigma, a riddle of hidden meanings, a paradox, a puzzle.
The idea was almost as simple as the agents who came up with it. The CIA would surgically implant a microphone inside a cat's ear, a transmitter in its ribcage, and a thin wire running through its tail as an antenna. The goal? The CIA agents would train the cat to casually walk up to Soviet officials and sit nearby doing what cats do, all the while secretly recording their conversations. This, of course, makes perfect sense. After all, cats are notorious for how well behaved they are. Predictable and cooperative, just like our nation's most highly trained intelligence operatives.
Cats love freedom and solitude and just to be alive.
So finally, after years of research, countless surgeries, and approximately $20 million in funding, the CIA was ready to unleash their creation onto the Soviets. Their cutting-edge, state-of-the-art robot cat was deployed on its first mission near a Soviet compound in Washington, D.C. This was it, the moment of truth. Years of hard work and millions of dollars out of the taxpayers' wallets, all leading to this historic moment. And when I say moment, I mean a moment. Within seconds of deploying their newest recruit on the mission of a lifetime, he was struck down in the line of duty. Unfortunately, the agents who worked on Operation Acoustic Kitty trained the cat to do everything but look both ways before crossing the street. Either that or the Soviets were onto us and they sent their best taxi to stop us in our tracks. The mission was a bust. The CIA quickly retrieved the cat, assessed the situation like professionals, and came to the groundbreaking conclusion that maybe this wasn't the best use of their time. Operation Acoustic Kitty was officially scrapped.
And in one life or nine, the cat has always stirred our imaginations. Self-contained, aloof, wary, He's the source of a lively stream of myths, legends.
Fast forward to 2001. The details of Operation Acoustic Kitty were finally declassified, revealing the CIA's top secret mission to the world. The revelation left historians, intelligence experts, and almost everyone else in complete disbelief. Not because the government had come up with a ridiculous idea, they have those all the time, but because at no point did anyone in the CIA say, hey, maybe we shouldn't surgically implant radio equipment into a cat and then let it loose into traffic.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my own wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away.
The cat that was used for the experiment had to be cut open and have a power pack placed inside its abdomen.